Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. I am back with another haul video from a brand that quickly became one of my favorites in 2018, maybe even 2017, but I don't haul from them as often as I would like, and you're already seeing from the title of this video that this is a City Chic haul. I don't know if you guys are familiar for them, but I'll give you a little bit of information about them. They are a completely plus size brand. I think that they actually originate from Australia, but they now deliver to the US. I don't know if they deliver to Canada yet, but I will keep you guys updated if that should change. But I genuinely love their pieces, and they sent along some clothing for me to try out for you guys, and I need a refresher on my wardrobe anyway. I feel like my wardrobe is kind of changing a little bit. I have different needs and different wants, so I'm very excited to be hauling from them today. I won't keep the intro very long for you guys, gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet, so grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get started. Before I get into the try-on portion of this video, I feel like you guys are gonna ask where the things I'm wearing are from, and no, they are not from City Chic, unfortunately. They are from Primark. So this is from Primark, and this top is from Primark. Alright, so the very first item in this haul is this white top with this really cute ruffle along the chest, and I'm such a fan of white tops. I feel like they go with just so many different things, but I don't have enough of them in my wardrobe. Also, I'm sorry if you're seeing my one finger that doesn't have nail polish. It's driving me insane, so I'm trying to like strategically hide it in this video. Don't mind it. Pretend you don't see it. I'm getting my nails done very soon. But I got this one in a size medium, which is the equivalent of their size 18. Don't worry, I know sometimes these sizes can throw you off. When I first started shopping on City Chic, it was a little bit confusing, but there's a size chart that breaks it down for you relatively simple. So a medium is a size 18, and that is the size that I picked this up in. It is perfect. It's a great fit. It is a long torso top, not super long torsoed, but I definitely say long enough for you to be able to wear it comfortably, like over jeans or untucked, because I know a lot of you guys like untucked pieces, and also long enough for you to tuck it into something. I love a good tuck top. It has this closure at the back, which I genuinely really appreciate about tops like this, especially a white top. It means I can get in and out so much simpler and not like dirty the collar. And then also the fabric is a lot lighter than I anticipated. I really wish I was good at explaining fabrics to you, but I'm not. If you go on the website, it'll break it down for you, but it is not like a cotton stretch fabric. I mean, there is like the tiniest little bit of stretch to it, but it is a little bit different. It's kind of that like waffly feeling fabric, a little bit scratchy, definitely more see-through than I anticipated. You're gonna need to wear something neutral colored under this if you don't want it to peek out. I've been really into trousers lately, so that was one of the first things that I went on City Chic to check out, to see their trouser selection, and I saw these guys, just a pair of black like wide leg trousers, and the first thing I thought when I got them was that they would be a little bit more cropped. So they're not as cropped as I thought. By the way, I'm 5'8", and I felt like they would be a little bit more of like a capri length, but they basically go down to my ankles. They're just like a little bit above my ankles, so I feel like maybe a pair of like booties that come up a little bit higher would actually look really cute with these. I got these in a size large, which is equivalent to a size 20, and even though they're not as big as I want them to be, I do find that the actual like belly torso part of it, like abdomen, whatever you want to call it, is a lot more generous than I had anticipated, because usually with pants like this, I like to size up 1 or 2 times to make sure that it's not super clingy on my belly, because these are supposed to be really like flowy and loose, so I definitely like to have that look. I was a little disappointed though, there's no pockets. I kept like reaching for pockets and there was none, but everything else about this I really like. I like that it's kind of that like invisible zipper look, and then it's just like one button to close it up. There's no stretch around the waist though, so be mindful of that if you're thinking of picking these up on your own, but I really like these. These could be good for a professional setting where you want to wear something that's a little bit more fashionable. I could even see myself wearing this in like an outfit to go to a special occasion or something like that. It's just, I really like these, and I've been really loving pants like these in general. It just makes life so much easier, especially this time of year where I don't necessarily want to be wearing tights outside, but I want to wear something that gives like that illusion of a skirt. So I also grabbed a few coats to show you guys. I love coats as a statement piece, and I know a lot of you guys do as well, so I decided to pick up a few to see how they fit. I do have a few other coats from City Chic that I absolutely love, so I knew that they would have that really good fashion statement coat that I love so much. The first is this Houndstooth. I guess this is a Houndstooth like coat. It is this long, very business-esque, businesswoman, boss babe type like look to it, and I really like it. I got this in a size L20. I do find that their coats actually do fit a little bit smaller than I want, so if you don't really know what size to get, I would say size up or even 2 sizes up, because I feel like when it comes to coats, you want it to be a little bit big, a little bit baggy, because you're probably going to be wearing sweaters or something thick underneath, so I like my coat to be on the larger side. This also only has like 1 button in the front, so it's meant to be more of that like statement jacket than like a practical jacket. So if you're looking for something that you can wear on a really cold day, I wouldn't suggest this. It has lining, and the pockets are relatively deep as well. I really like how it looks, especially the collar. And I should mention that these jackets, I think all 3 of the jackets do actually have like a bit of shoulder pad, and I don't know how much I like that on me necessarily, because I already have pretty broad shoulders as is, so it gives a little bit more of a broad shoulder look. But I genuinely think with like coats like this, that's kind of the look that people are going for. Like broad shoulders somehow equals more business power woman look. So that is this one here, and I really like it, and it is a very good feeling, high quality coat. And I can say this, the coats that I have from City Chic before are still in incredible condition, and I wore them all last season and they still are holding up really well. Alright, so the next piece is a pair of black denim overalls. I am so into the overall trend. I don't know why, maybe just something reignited in me from when I was a kid. Overalls were such a big thing when I was a kid. I remember wearing them all the time, but I hated them, so now I can actually enjoy them. And these are long overalls as well. You can see they're quite long. I was actually, again, kind of expecting a little bit more of a capri length, but they already kind of have you started off on the bottom. They are rolled up there, so I could probably just roll them a few more times if I wanted them to be a little bit more cropped. I got this one in a size 22 because I wasn't really sure how the fit was going to be, and for reference, if this is the first time you're ever watching my videos, I can really wear anywhere from a size 18 to 22. It depends on who I'm hauling from and the size of their clothing. So a general basic fit that is guaranteed across the board for my bottoms are usually a 20. So the 22 is a little bit higher than I typically wear on the bottoms, but I'd say they're still a relatively good fit. And the reason being is these are not high-waisted. Like the actual like pant itself is a little bit more of a low-waisted pant, so I'm very glad I decided to go with the 22, because if I had gone with the 20, I think it might have been a little bit too snug for my liking. And then it has these buttons down the side, which you can just close or unclose to get out of. I really like these. I've already worn them out once. They're so comfortable. I do feel a little bit like I'm going to a painting class when I wear them, but I really like them, especially as something to just throw on. I feel like overalls are so practical and also super fashionable at the same time. And then the next coat that I have to show you is this beautiful periwinkle blue coat, and I absolutely like I instantly fell in love with this when I saw it, because I don't have enough blue in my wardrobe. I feel like this is such a good color for this time of year, and it is the same sort of cut as the other coat I showed you. It has the shoulder pads, it has that same sort of like waterfall coat style. The only thing that I do kind of wish they had included in these coats is maybe like a belt to go with it, because most of them only have like 1 button, and that's just not very practical. I feel like in some cases those can even like fly open, because they're not like the most secure of buttons. Like they're just the ones, well, this one here has one that you can kind of do on the inside if you wanted to, but then aside from that, it's just this like, this also does have some nice deep pockets as well. You can see, oh, these ones are really deep. I don't even think I realized. The only difference between this one and the other two, or the one that I showed you and the other one I'm about to show you, is it doesn't have lining. It doesn't feel as warm as maybe the other two do, but it's just a nicer feeling on the body personally. So this one's really nice. I'm obsessed with the color. By the way, these do come in a few different colors. I'll show you another color in a second, but there are a few different. There was like a gray that I was considering getting and I might possibly get, but for now I feel like the blue is probably gonna get a little bit more wear from me. Did I also mention that I got this in a size 22? I can't remember if I mentioned that I got this in a size 22. And also you can see a size 22 is the equivalent of a size XL on the website. So I really like this fit. It's a little bit baggy, a little bit oversized, but that's what I like to see from my coats. Alright, so next up is this beautiful black sweater with all of these pearls all over it. If you've been watching my hauls, you know that I have quite a thing for pearls right now, and that was no different when shopping on City Chic this time around. I got this in a size 20. It's a great fit. It is nice and long torsoed, so I do have that option between tucking it in or not tucking it in. It is a little bit on the thin side for a sweater though, so if you're kind of expecting this to be a super warm piece, think again. Maybe you could layer something underneath, who knows. And it is a little bit less of a cleavagey look than I would anticipate or hope for, but that's just me. You guys know me already. If you've been watching my channel, you know I like a little bit of cleavage, especially in sweaters like this, but look how stunning that looks. I just love that. I love sweaters like this that would otherwise be relatively plain, but you just throw some pearls all over it and it's suddenly something that you could wear to a super, super fancy event. And I will mention this, all of the pieces come with these options which are used to hang them up if you want them to, but to be honest with you, I snip them off because they really bother me. They stick out on my top, so just letting you know that these guys will be on all of your pieces when they arrive, and I snip them off. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, so one of my personal favorites in this entire haul, and I'm so glad I spotted this before checkout, are these super cute gingham shorts, and they've got this like really cute ruffle right on the leg there. And these are actually from, I believe, the summer collection. They were in the clearance section when I checked out, but I decided to like quickly give it a look. And you can tell because the shorts are on the thin side, but I figured this would actually look really cute over a pair of like black tights or something. Like, they are so cute. When I tried them on, I just instantly fell in love. These are absolutely precious. I love them so much. I got them in a size 20. They're a great fit, like extremely great fit. If there was a case even where the 20 was sold out and I had to pick between sizing up or sizing down, I feel like a size 18 would be a more appropriate. So these are not a small size 20. They're extremely good size. I love the fit, and there's no stretch to them, by the way, and they're like kind of high-waisted, not super duper high-waisted, but I find the more I like bring them up, the more my booty kind of like hangs out a little bit more, because these are like pretty short shorts. So if you're not somebody who likes that super short look, do not get them. And then they also do have pockets. They're just so good. I love them so much, and I can't remember if I mentioned this, but they're a pretty thin material, hence them being more of like a fall summer kind of short, so just also be mindful of that as well. But I really love these, and I'm so obsessed. I want to wear them in so many different ways. They're just a great pair of shorts. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to save this one for last because it was the one I was most excited about getting, and it is this absolutely gorgeous pink coat. I told you that I got this in a different color and I love it. This is actually constructed a little bit differently than the other two. I feel like they're all kind of constructed a little bit differently, and I can say this one is a little bit more boxy in the shoulder. Like, the shoulder pads on this one are a lot more prominent and a lot more noticeable to me than the other two coats that I showed you, and it is a lot heavier. This feels a little bit more like a winter coat should, and I also do believe it's a little shorter as well. I'm trying to remember what the fits were when I tried these on. And then it also does have that lining, and then it also has some pockets. I really like the style of pockets on these. These are more of like the straight down pockets, where the other one's on an angle. I'm always scared of like my stuff falling out. I also got this one in a size XL 22. I do feel like now that I tried it on and I see kind of how boxy it is, I feel like a 20 might look a little bit better, but I still prefer the size of a 22 versus a 20 because I feel like I have a little bit more room to play with, and if I wanted to wear something a little thicker underneath this, like a heavier sweater, I wouldn't feel like I was suffocating in it or I had that, you know, fat person in little coat syndrome, you know what I mean? Like couldn't move the arms very much. So I'm really quite appreciative of the fit of this one. So I really, really like it. All right, you guys, well, that is everything for the haul portion of this video. I am so excited about all the pieces that I got. I cannot wait to style a lot of them. And if you guys didn't know, I'm actually kind of contemplating doing like more style series videos on this channel. So if you want to see me like do that with any of the specific pieces I have here, let me know. Lean a little bit more towards the shorts or maybe the overalls or something like that. So let me know if you want to see me kind of like pick one piece and style them a few different ways for a YouTube video. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. Let me know which of these pieces were your favorites in the comments below. And anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. So don't forget, you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, with vlogs on Friday and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday. And I'll see you next time. Bye.